30. A gain of 32 that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete here. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I think by now it's been demonstrated quite well in the NFL that mobility is an attribute. But when you couple it with accuracy, you've really got something going. Able to get outside the pocket and complete the pass.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sheldon Richardson able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Airing it deep for Garcon. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That one goes for 36 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it. Could not hold on through the end of the play. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And his throw here's incomplete. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Flush to his right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. In the backfield, standing alone on 2nd and goal is McKinnon. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Garcon. He's got him. Touchdown 49ers. Pierre Garcon from 4 yards out. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play. So the ref makes a call. No touchdown there. Wipe it off the board. Flushed out right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's back to throw. Flush to, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big gain of 39 on 3rd. So another catch, more yards, and now enough yards to break the single-game record.
It seemed inevitable the way this game went that the yards record would fall.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin with... Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep. And got his man complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's brought down after a good gain. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ben Gideon in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Well, in overtime, I think Coach is always wondering, where's that magic line for my kicker? They're already in field goal range after that big play.
I'm glad you brought that up, because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. Okay, how do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again, still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right hash, left hash, what do you need? And that goes into the play calling in OT. I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. He'll drop to throw, escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd and short.
I'm going to need some help with this one.
He's under review.
How did he miss him?
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. And this is going to be incomplete. It was Andrew Sendejo from his strong safety spot able to make the play. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And that time almost intercepted. That would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, second down. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Robinson in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll throw deep left side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a... Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun